say their lives are in danger. They claim their names are on a hit list drawn up by gang members at their school. Terrified, many white students walked out of school, hoping this action would force authorities to do something. And when they walked out, many were suspended. Finally, in an act of desperation, some of the parents put in a call to the only people they felt would offer them protection, the Ku Klux Klan and the skinheads. Well, today we're in Southeast Florida at the Fort Pierce Civic Center in the county where parents, students, Klan members, skinheads, and the NAACP have gathered, turning an innocent schoolyard into a potential battlefield. Today we're going to talk with everyone involved and find out how parents feel when they learn their child's name is on a hit list. Please stay with us. This is 16-year-old Vanessa McLeese and her mother Louise. With them are 14-year-old Nikki Wilson and her mother Pat. Vanessa and Nikki say their lives are in danger. Vanessa, would you explain?
Okay. On Monday, September 27th, I was assailed by a black girl in school. She separated my shoulder, as you can see I'm wearing a sling, and which is not visible. She broke fractured my cheekbone.
What prompted the fight?
What prompted the fight?
Yes.
Because of the fact that I was on the hit list as number 1.
What list is this?
It was a list that as I have been told and as I know, Thomas Gooden, a student at Port St. Lucie High School, who will be here, who has been booted out because of it, made up that list and I was on it.
And there is so you're saying that this fellow who we will later meet made up a list, and on this list, how many names?
Oh, there is many. Many, between 30 and 40, possibly 50.
And what's supposed to happen to the names on the list?
They will get jumped and hurt.
Okay, have you ever seen the list?
No, I have not seen the list, but there is a girl in the audience who has.
Someone in the audience has seen this list, and you have, and this is you, yes?
Yes, I have seen the list. In fact, I was in school, and these two girls come to me. They did not want their names mentioned. I don't know who they are. And they showed me the list, and I was on it. I was the first girl jumped in the school. My fight lasted 11 minutes, and no administrator or teacher did anything about it. 3 black girls jumped me.
Okay, what relevance does the fact have that the girl that happened to hit you and the girls that happened to hit you happen to be black? Why is that relevant?
I don't know the relevance of that, but it is relevant that we're very close friends and we do dress alike. This is the way I dress during school. She dresses like that during school. There isn't many of us that dress like that. I'd say maybe about 30 of us that dress like that. And we're considered different and we're picked on for it. It's discrimination.
Okay. I understand that you were, I'm taking your word, that obviously that you were hit, that these girls beat you up or whatever, or attacked you, etc. Now let's go to you, if you would. Nikki?
Yeah.
Yes. Nikki, tell me what your experience is, and then I want to hear from the parents, okay?
Well, I haven't really had any experiences concerning threats or anything, but my boyfriend dresses like them, listens to heavy metal and alternative music, and they're after me because of this.
If you were in trouble, would you first call the school? If you didn't get any satisfaction from the school, would you then call the police? Why would you call the skinheads or the Klan?
We've contacted the school, and they don't seem to want to do anything about it. They're pushing it under the rug as if it doesn't exist, and it does exist.
They are lying to parents and students and the public and everyone else.
And this is why we've aligned ourselves with the skinheads, because they've helped bring our issue to the forefront.
Yes, Jerry. What I want to say is that many years ago when I was bused from the north side of town to the south side of town, we was jumped on by white students, but we never went and joined the Black Panther. What I'm saying is that if what you want to do, you shouldn't go and get a group like this, because many of these cities in Florida are on a powder keg of dynamite ready to explode it in a second. So they need to take a different approach.
I'm sorry, that's wrong. They have not caused any violence in this situation. They have just been protesting against the fact that blacks are causing the violence.
Yes, first of all,
First of all, I like to say that I don't condone for 1 minute if black students are beating up white students. On my way over here, when I got out of the car, I happened to walk up with somebody from that skinhead group, and I was walking up, and somebody from the line spoke to me, and one of the skinheads said, "Oh, they're not waving at us, they're waving at that nigger." And I looked at him and I said, "Well, actually him." He said he's waving his hand. God bless you. But I just want to tell you, if you want to change something, go to school, get an education, be a politician, be a lawyer, then you can change something.
Okay.
I go to the University of UAB in Birmingham, Alabama. I lost my voice yesterday, screaming at the rally. And school.
Did you this is a naive question. Did you call him what he said you called him?
Yeah.
Why would you want to call anybody anything that would hurt their feelings?
Because he is.
I'd like to say something if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Well, who's
He's talking about them getting an education. That's what they're fighting for, is for our education.
Exactly. That's right. Yeah.
You what? Stand up here and then okay.
Teach white history, not black history.
What about American history?
Well, yeah, but who's...
Well, what were you going to say? American, as I understand America is many races, many colors, many religions. That's America. What's wrong with teaching American history?
But I don't go to school. I've been out of school for like 10 years now, but what I understand is going on is they're having like a black history, that's it. And that...
Well, I dare say, in fairness, I believe they also learned about George Washington. They also learned about Abraham Lincoln. They also learned about World War I, World War II. So they're learning American history too, of white people, as European people, as well as African American. Why shouldn't there be courses that teach them a little bit about their heritage? This is America.
That question.
Well, no, you can't, because...
No. It's probably not best, but it's... I don't honestly...
Okay.
You can look
okay.
at any
Let me get someone here. Yes.
Excuse me.
How come when a white person calls a black person nigger, everybody gets upset? I hear black people call black people niggers all the time. What's the difference? It's a word.
It's possible, and I'll let me get an answer here. Can you answer her question and then ask yours?
A nigger can be a white or black person. That's just a word they say. But we are Negroes. We are not niggers. Niggers is black and white people. Niggers is something people say. You know, all of us have the same blood. We all have red blood. They don't have green blood. We don't have red blood. We all have the same blood. Niggers are black and white people. So the little skinhead over there would say, we are niggers. He a nigger also.
I would like to say, if the students that's using the word nigger, black or white, would go to school and get the dictionary and learn the definition of nigger, then they know what to use.
Integration is a good experiment that failed. We would like to go to school and get an education. I'm responding to the nigger over there, but...
Okay, all right, you know what, I tell you what. Let me just say something, all right? I'm just going to say, and I'm going to let you talk. I'm going to come right back to you. I'm just going to have a rule here, okay? Because I understand how you feel. I'm not going to try and change your views, those of your views. But I'm telling you now, we're not going to use that word anymore on this. And if you use it, I'm going to bleep it out. I just don't want to use it, okay? That's my show. I want to do it. Now go ahead with you.
Our children cannot go to school and get an education because they're being beaten up and hospitalized by blacks. And that's the issue, pal. That's the issue. White power.
That's right. Yeah. Can't hear us, can you?
Let me get over here. I'm trying. Yes.
St. Lucie County School District is segregating. They're making the problems. The desegregation laws are making the problems. The white parents are just as upset as the black parents. It's not, I mean, I know you girls have been through a lot, but like Jerry said before about bringing in the skinheads, Jerry, maybe that was the only way to get it into this forum. Yeah. If they had brought them in, would they have gone to this forum? Would you have come down and, would it have brought it into this light?
That's a fair question, and maybe we wouldn't. Maybe that is one of the things that does bring it to our attention. Let me say, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to get to as many people as possible. I need to take a break. Let me also say that we asked the school administration to be here today, and they declined our offer, at least to this point. So just so you know that all parties involved were invited. They say he's the leader of the gang who handpicked some of his classmates to be attacked and beaten. Next, we'll find out why he too fears for his life. Please stay with us. I'll get to you.
Do you know a beginning reader, a second language student, or someone who's struggling to read? Now there's a powerful proven reading program sweeping across America called Read Now. Read Now is an exciting video series based on the incredibly successful reading program that has already taught over 20 million people to read. And now adapted for home use, Read Now uses phonics, animated stories, and original songs to make learning to read easy and fun.
Sam! Sam! I see Sam!
I found children that learn to read early are the ones that are successful all the way through their school experience.
I don't need any help anymore, because I know how to read.
Read Now. Give your loved ones the advantage they deserve. You'll receive 2 videos, 2 audio cassettes, 14 read-along books, and a special reading guide. Call today for more information or to order Read Now. Visa, MasterCard, Easy Payment Plan, or COD orders accepted. Read Now. Succeed tomorrow.
Attention area residents age 65 and over on Medicare. If you're looking for a lower cost way to help protect yourself against the healthcare bills not paid by Medicare, but you want the freedom to go to some of the area's best hospitals and the freedom to use more than just one doctor, your search for a money-saving solution is over. Now Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Florida has an alternative that costs less than traditional Medicare supplements. It's called Advantage 65 Select. Call now for free information, including this important directory, and see how you're free to go to dozens of the best independent hospitals in Florida, and how you're free to go to hundreds of network physicians and specialists without a referral. Plus, you'll be free of frustrating paperwork because your claims are filed automatically. Call now.
If you're looking for savings and freedom, call toll-free 1-800-238-8383 for free information. That's 1-800-238-8383. Call now.
Hi, I'm Jerry Springer, and today we're in Southeast Florida at the Fort Pierce Civic Center, where racial tension at the Port St. Lucie County High Schools has brought students, parents, the KKK, and skinheads face to face. Joining us now is Thomas Gooden. Some students say he is the gang leader responsible for drawing up the infamous hit list of students who were to be attacked and beaten. Thomas says he now fears for his own life and has stopped attending school. Thomas, what is going on? First of all, is there a list?
The list does not exist, for one thing. All I know is that a girl get jumped by black students. Port St. Lucie High looks for a scapegoat, a patsy. Who's the best one? Who's the one that doesn't have anything to lose? Me.
Well, why would they just pick on, there are 6,000 students in both schools or something like that. Is that about right? Yeah, about right. Okay. In other words, thousands of students in both schools. Why would they just pick on you? And why would they come up with the notion of there is a hit list?
Well,
I mean, why wouldn't they just say, well, they went after this one girl and they beat the hell out of her? Why would they say there's a list and all these students are going to get hit? Where did that idea come from, do you think?
I have no idea. That's the problem.
Because many students have seen this list.
Well, if they've seen the list, how come?
That they were on that list.
He made that list. He has admitted to many people that are my friends that have told me that he made that list.
How do you know? But how would you know that he really made that list? I mean, couldn't anyone walk around and suddenly, I could quickly scribble down 20 names and say, trying to cause trouble and saying, there's this hit list and you're going to get beat up. I mean, there's no real evidence that this fella did that, is there?
Well, like he flaunts it around like he did do it. I mean, to everybody, to the friends, to people that I know, that he flaunts it around that he made this list.
Are you a member of a gang?
Yes.
What is the gang?
Folk Killers.
Folk Killers? Tell me what the gang does.
Well, it's not exactly a violent gang, but we will get violent if we have to.
And why do you say you'll get violent if you have to?
Because I went to Port St. Lucie High. This started. My mother took me out, okay? put me at Central. I was approached by two skinheads, told me that I would not live through that week of school. Me, my child, and my girlfriend was going to end up dead. So I took myself out of school.
What are you worried about?
I'm worried about my family and my friends and my fiance and my baby. See, because it's like this. If anyone approaches her or even threatens to kill my kid, I will get violent, regardless.
Okay, what?
We don't want any problems with nobody. Okay? All these kids want is an education. Get off their tail, otherwise you deal with the grandfather. Yeah. You can yawn all your life. Maybe someday it'll be a permanent yawn.
Well, check this out.
Why do you think, why is he saying to you, get off her tail? In other words, is she being harassed now?
If she's been harassed, I don't know nothing about it. I used to know this girl, okay? We used to be friends until this crap happened, okay? But it's like this right here. If any skinhead stuff to me, I'm gonna smoke them before they smoke me. You know what I'm saying?
And you are...
I'm Thomas's good mother.
You're Thomas's mother.
Yes. Okay, from what I see this situation started from, my son goes with a white girl, bearing on nobody. He has a child by this white girl.
Okay, hold
What
it.
does that do with anything?
Wait a second.
That's
Okay,
irrelevant, Jerry.
okay.
And all of them go to Port St. Lucie High. Okay, in my opinion, Vanessa have called my son at my house.
That's bull.
She
I
was
don't
my
have his
son's
number.
friend. Okay, far as this hit list go, I don't know when this hit list was made up.
That is bull.
They called me at the school and told me to come get my child out of school because of a hit list. Someone called me, say my son is on the hit list. The skinheads and the Ku Klux Klan want my son.
Okay.
The only reason
Yeah,
they
let
would
me-
want her son is because of the fact that he
want-
started all of this.
I can't hear you. Shh, go ahead.
The only reason that anyone would want his son is because of the fact that all of this was started by him.
All of a sudden, what is a fight between a couple of students has now brought a national TV show down here, has got you on newspaper headlines around the country. Why would you choose that remedy, which can only escalate? You know when you call the skinheads, and you know when you call the Klan, and you know if you call one of the African-American gangs or whatever, you know once you make those calls, all of a sudden it's more than just a couple of kids beating each other up. Now you got this big race fight going on.
Jerry, I want to tell you that neither Pat nor I called the skinheads or the Klan. We are not affiliated any way whatsoever.
Oh, no, you're not.
And to me, this is not a black-white thing as much as it is a school violence thing. My daughter is not safe in that school.
Okay.
I don't feel
I
she's
never
safe.
caused anyone problems, not in that school, not anywhere. Now because of this has happened, I'm going to react, and it may be negative.
Go ahead. I'm running around here because back here I have a teacher.
Where are you going?
Today, we still confront the same issues that we confronted with Dr. Martin Luther King. Today, we confront the same issues that we have to be cognizant that if we don't deal with these issues in a non-violent way, in a sit down and talk about it and get it evened out, get it straightened out way, we are continuing to step backward into the past, and we are not progressing into the future as we have to do as a nation of people.
I agree.
He claims when parents didn't know where else to turn to protect their children, they turned to him. A grand dragon for the Ku Klux Klan is on next. Stay with us.
When I was a kid, Mom was always after me to eat right.
And that's what mothers do.
Now I'm looking out for her with Ensure. More than a vitamin supplement, Ensure is a delicious drink with all the nutrients adults need to help stay healthy, active, be energetic.
Drink Ensure as a meal.
Or in between.
You know, dear, Ensure is even recommended #1 by doctors as a source of complete, balanced nutrition.
Ensure. To your health, Mom.
Our health, dear.
The following is a public notice from Palm Beach Atlantic College. If you ever dreamed of owning a fine piano but couldn't afford it, the music department will be liquidating pianos in a one-day sale this Sunday from noon to 5. You'll find grand pianos and uprights from Kwai, Yamaha, Steinway, Baldwin, and other famous manufacturers. Many pianos are less than a year old, and many come with a 10-year warranty. Don't miss this chance to own a fine piano at liquidation prices this Sunday at Palm Beach Atlantic College. Call 407-650-7614.
See the world's greatest bowlers compete in the $85,000 PBA Senior Classic. Hi, I'm Dave Davis. Join us at Don Carter's West Palm Beach Saturday, October 16th for this exciting event, including the Pro-Am, where you can bowl with Hall of Fame stars Dick Weber, Don Johnson, and me. Receive gifts valued at over $500 when you join us in the Pro-Am. For ticket and Pro-Am information, call 683-5200. Join Pepsi, TV25, and me for the $85,000 PBA Senior Classic.
Your water contains harmful contaminants like bacteria, viruses, and even lead. Health officials advise boiling when the water supply is threatened, and a home distiller is the only process that sterilizes your drinking water by boiling. Call now. Just think, no more heavy jugs to lift, and no more expensive filters to change. Enjoy distilled water at your kitchen sink and right to your ice maker. It's made from stainless steel to last a lifetime, and it's 100% portable. In only 4 weeks, your family would have consumed this much contamination from city or well water, which the home distiller removes. Don't spend another cent on bottled water or costly filters. Find out how you can own this same distiller in your home. Call now for a free trial with absolutely no obligation. Don't wait. Call now. In Palm Beach County, dial 407-575-5999 or 1-800-299-5995.
Today we're in Southeast Florida at the Fort Pierce Civic Center, where demonstrations this week at the Port St. Lucie County High School have been going on in response to a supposed hit list put out by gang members against white students. And joining us now is J.D. Adler, a Grand Dragon for the Ku Klux Klan, and David Lynch, organizer for the Aryan Unity Coalition. How did you, and let me just say before I get to your question, and it's important to note if you're looking at the audience, we invited the head of the local NAACP to be part of the program. He chose at this point not to be a part of the program, but I do want it known, and I'm going to make every effort during the course of this program, that within our audience we have people of all races, and I will make sure that both sides get clearly heard in this race, because I know if you, in this situation, because if you take a look at the stage, it clearly looks that we have one fellow here sitting all alone, and that is not the intent of the program. So please understand, I'm going to give a balance as I come into the audience, okay? Now, how did you guys get involved in this?
Well, basically, we had a good number of students calling us to begin with that, you know, were asking for help, so that they had brought up the problem of attacks from the gang members to the school administration, and the school administration wouldn't do anything about it. That they brought it up with the police, and the police weren't really doing anything about it. The violence was continuing, and they wanted us to come out. They felt that us being a very, you know, noticeable organization, that we'd be able to bring media attention to it, and therefore then maybe the school board and maybe the school resource officers would take some attention and do something about the gang violence in the schools. And that's what it's about. It's about gang violence. It's not about a white thing or a black thing or anything like that, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to take a side here, but, you know, they've picked him out and isolated him as one person. It's not just one gang member. It's all gang members, and it ain't white and black. Okay, and but she talked about the word. These three white guys right here, you gang bang, you sling dope, you're a and your skin is as white as anyone else's.
Okay, if you're sitting there, you're sitting there in your green outfit and with the swastika and the dragon and all that kind of stuff. What your battle is against gangs?
In this, yes, it is.
No, I'm talking to you.
Our battle is for the preservation of the rights of white students. We could care less about, well, I won't use the word you said, we call them obsolete farm machinery, but we don't care about them one bit. We're for the white students.
Okay. Wait a second. Yes. Hold on. Hold on. Let him be heard. I'm going to get around as many as I can, but please let him be heard.
I think that everybody in the audience who has reasonable intelligence know that you don't get to be #1 on a hit list just by the clothes you wear, first of all. And I think that that's the reason your parents went to the Ku Klux Klan, because they're stupid enough to believe that that's the reason you got a jacket.
So you're admitting the hit list then. So basically you're admitting the hit list.
Okay, hold on.
You or anyone else here can think of a reason why I was on that list, I would definitely like to know.
They're admitting the list right there. Right there.
Okay, all right.
National TV.
Nobody's coming forth with a list at this point. Hold
I
on.
just said.
My name is Mark. I'm with the Aryan Unity Coalition with Dave Lynch, okay? And I would like to know, where is the people standing up against white discrimination? Your show has done it twice already, okay? You were talking an example. You were saying this white student and an Afro-American. Where's the Euro-American or the black student, okay? Right there, you put the racial boundary up, okay? And there's rumors circulating right now that that man who supposedly founded that Negro, who supposedly founded that list, you know, he came in a limo. Is that true? Your show's in a limo?
Well, we pick everybody.
Is
All
that
about.
true?
We came in our own cars. You didn't say for us.
Okay, you know what? We'll get you guys a ride home. How's that? Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question for the guy in the green outfit up there. I want to know what that signature means there on your arm, red, white, and black. Do you mean for that country or this country? What are you?
All right. The swastika. You want to answer it?
Yeah, go ahead. You can answer, and then...
The swastika has always been a symbol of the white race, and so we wear it with pride.
All right. Sir, that is not... Okay, I understand that's your point of view. That's not an argument you're going to win here. Go ahead.
Hi. I would like to make this comment. Sitting here summing this situation up, looking at the lady with the green boots on, it appears to me there's nothing worse than a woman scorned. Going around the schools in St. Lucie County, I hope this doesn't offend anyone, but I noticed in the United States of America and in the school system, white women, I'm like the man in the green. He wants to keep the white race pure, so do I. White women have the tendency to love black men. No harm and no offense, period. They love them. This sister right here appears to be a woman that is scorned. If she was beat up, no.
Not this white girl. I'd like to say something.
All right, hold on. Please have a seat. Will you sit down? You didn't want to talk. Shh. Well, wait a second. Excuse me. You're going to behave yourself. I gave you... Will you please sit down? You had your chance to talk. Would you... Shh. Count to three. Count to three. All right? Now, pay attention. What is happening here may be the point of the show and why we show it nationally. It seems to me that the kids watch all this, and the kids watch grown-ups, whether they dress like that or however they dress, screaming and yelling about each other and saying, if you don't have the same color, if you don't have the same religion or whatever, you're no good, you're less, you ought to be separate. Look at us. Look at how we grown-ups are acting. Calm down. The kids are watching. They're going to learn from us.
What I'd like to know, if the police can't do anything about it, what makes him think that he can do anything about it?
We have done something about it. We have done something about it.
All of us have.
Jerry, I see a
Brought it
symptom
to
here.
attention
You know, everybody's
of the whole
looking at
country now.
everybody's looking at this racism. We're looking at differences of opinions and feelings. But look around America. This is a symptom of a larger problem. This is only a symptom. Do you know statistically that teenage suicide is up 500% in this country? It's quadrupled since 1960. Why is that? You know why? Because we have fallen away from what this country was based on. Jerry, you said it. We don't know what our history is anymore. We are not teaching what our history is. Our kids go to school. They don't even know why they're going to school. All they do is fight.
Okay, coming up next, parent who says his kids won't go back to school until the Klan and the skinheads take a hike. Please stay with us.
You've been paying money to your insurance company for a long time. Now you need money and they don't want your help. The insurance company refuses to pay you. Call us for help, toll free, at 1-800-873-1999 for a free appointment. It's our job to fight big insurance companies and to help people get what they deserve. We can help with your casualty, health, homeowners, and automobile insurance. Call 1-800-873-1999. It's our job to get results for you.
I'm here to tell you about the Bell's Outlet secret sale, but I don't know why I'm telling you if it's a secret. What will you save? That's a secret. I can say you get this scratch-off card which reveals your savings from 15 to 50% off our everyday low prices. And I can tell you the sale is Wednesday through Saturday. But since now you know the secret, is it still the secret sale or should we rename it the sort of secret sale? Because I'm not sure it's such a secret anymore. The Bell's Outlet secret sale, Wednesday through Saturday.
I'm single and I need money to pay my bills. My bank wouldn't touch me, but Metropolitan Mortgage said that it was the equity in my home that counted, not my credit or income.
Taxes, college tuition, and then funeral expenses. I needed money, but not from those high-interest credit cards. Metropolitan made us a home equity loan and saved us a lot of money.
Metropolitan is standing by right now for a no-obligation inspection of your home in Palm Beach-style Victory, in Broward Justice. Anywhere else, 1-800-EASY-YES.
For beautiful mica furnishings at the right price, South Florida folks come to the Altogether Shop. We specialize in affordable mica creations that reflect your personal style. Bring in your plans or pictures and let our professional designer custom create mica furnishings just for you. Or visit our vast showroom for an exciting array of mica furniture. The Altogether Shop in the Cross County Mall, West Palm Beach, where it's custom-made nice without the custom-made price.
I admired my dad so much. He was my world.
Until the day her mother died, and she caught her father with another woman.
She was laying in the truck with him on top of her.
This is the day of the funeral.
The day we buried my mother.
How does this make you feel?
All my dreams were shattered.
Children devastated by their cheating parents. Next, Sally. Today at 10 on WPBF TV 25.
We are here, if you just joined us, we are here in Southeast Florida, and in recent weeks, fights have broken out among students at the local high schools here. The parents of some of the students were dissatisfied with the action that the school has taken to protect them, and as a result, they had gotten in contact with the Ku Klux Klan, they got in contact with the White Aryan group and skinheads, and as a result, national media attention is now focused on this area to think, is it possible for our kids to be protected in our schools without having to reach for outside help? Can blacks and whites get together in our schools and get educated without fighting? Well, joining us now is Mike Clanton, a father of 2 teenage boys who's very concerned about the situation. Mike, what do you think needs to be done for your child to go back to school?
Well, I think to start out with, I think the skinheads and KKK need to get their noses out of it and go home.
Go ahead.
The way they keep saying it's not a racial issue. I've been at the school all week long.
Yeah.
And I've been watching them and listening to what they say, and they stand across the school, and all I hear them holler is I don't hear them holler whitey, whitey, whitey. I don't hear them holler.
Okay.
I'm BJ Carver from Fort Pierce Central, and you just asked why we have the skinheads that they need to leave. 1 week ago, without the skinheads, there were still whites getting beat up by blacks, and nobody heard anything. Nobody knew anything about it. Now we're on the show. People are seeing what's going on. Now maybe somebody will do something about it.
No, see, I didn't ask why they wouldn't leave. I said they need to leave.
I'll agree with you. I think you're right. I think it's time that the students and the parents start going out there and protesting the school board. Now that the media attention is on it, now the students and the parents have a forum. Now they have an open voice.
The problem is...
Okay, let him answer now. Let him answer. You've said your piece. Go ahead.
The problem is not a racial issue. It's got nothing to do with black and whites in the school. It's got nothing to do with black and whites anywhere. The problem is, why don't you shut your face?
Whites were attacked by blacks.
The problem is, what needs to be done is the parents need to approach a school board, not on a one-on-one basis, but all the parents need to get involved. The school board of St. Lucie County is not doing their job.
If you, ma'am, let me just ask the parents for a second. When your child was beaten up, did you, I would think the first reaction of a parent would be to contact the parent of the child that beat your child up. Did you make any effort to do that?
Yes.
And
the administration was contacted and they've done nothing about it.
No, I'm not the administration, the parents of the child that beat yours up.
The police will not release the name of the parents.
Do you know who beat you up?
I do not know who she is. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
Could you tell me, please?
Jerry,
Okay.
it's on the police report, Jerry.
Okay, all right, that's a fair answer.
And they crossed it out because of the
Hi,
fact
I just
that she is a
moved here
minor.
from Pennsylvania about a month ago. And I don't have any kids in these schools, but I'm a parent of a 4-year-old daughter. I think what it comes down to, nothing against you parents, but the parents aren't getting involved with their children at an early enough age to instill the values to make sure that we all get along.
You say that the reason that the kids can't get an education is because of the black students. I think it's because of the skinheads and people like that disrupt classrooms and don't let them learn.
All right, hold on. Wait, let me get a... I told you, please control yourself, okay?
Just like last week, she was hit by 2 black people in the hallway for no apparent reason. Because we were walking down the hallway, they said that they own this hallway, and she was hit twice. Today, I went to my principal.
Wait a second, okay, we are... Okay, we have hey, welcome to live television, okay? Okay, I tell you what, we've got an obvious alarm going off, so we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back and we'll pick up where you left off, okay? Stay with us, it's a hot show, we'll be right back.
It's simple. Healthy skin requires moisture. Lubriderm is the one created for dermatologists to restore moisture as it heals and protects. Lubriderm, because your basic instinct is to save your skin. See you later, alligator.
You're gonna have to face it, you're addicted to love.
It's Rock Dreams, the hottest collection of your favorite power ballads of the 70s and 80s. Call now and get 2 albums for the price of 1. With Rock Dreams, you'll get 36 classic rockers for just $14.99 on 2 cassettes or $16.99 on 2 CDs.
And I'm gonna keep on loving you. Wherever you go, whatever you do, I will be right here waiting for you.
Other Sounds of the 70s albums will follow. There's no minimum to buy. Satisfaction guaranteed. 36 classic cuts. 2 hours of great music. Here's how to order.
To order Rock Greens, use your credit card and call 1-800-762-6800. That's 1-800-762-6800. Or send $14.99 for 2 cassettes or $16.99 for 2 CDs, plus $4 shipping and handling to Rock Greens, Department 1, Richmond, Virginia. Phones open 24 hours.
Tomorrow, share her special day. A 9-year-old bride and her 8-year-old groom, both terminally ill, exchange vows in a very special ceremony. Tomorrow on Springer.
Joining us now is Michael Green with the White Student Union, who helped organize the rallies at the school. Michael, why did you feel you need to get involved in this?
Well, I'm a resident with David Lynch, and we operate a hotline. And over the past semester, we've been getting a lot of calls from white students and concerned parents about a lot of racial tension that's been happening in all of the Port St. Lucie County schools.
What have you done to try and help ease the racial tension?
Well, first off, I wanted to just address the school faculty, and when I attempted to do that, I was pushed out of school by the police force.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. My concern is that this is a very small minority of our community here, people that hate anybody but that, that is not white. There are people here in this community that want nothing but unity for our schools. I have children in the school system here. I want my children educated. I want my children educated to love people, whether they're white, black, green, orange, yellow, or purple. And until we get rid of people like this in our community that signify nothing but hate for other
You
people.
are wrong, lady. You are wrong. You are very wrong.
Well,
That's
her opinion.
Something,
Yes, Lena.
please.
Tell you the truth, Mr. Grand Green Booger or whatever you are over there.
No, let's no name calling. Come on.
Tell you the truth, when you call us farm machinery, I appreciate that because that's a compliment. You know why? Because farm machinery putting the food on your table. So if you don't like it, if you don't like us being farm machinery, you might as well stop eating altogether. And somewhere in this world, our hands are touching it. Hey,
And it's the white people's taxes that pay for that welfare.
Okay, shh, calm down. Shh. Hold on. I'm holding the mic.
Now
When I come to you,
let's just try to
Okay,
address
wait.
the issues.
Excuse me,
this
sir.
is about education. Since the beginning.
Wait a second. Now hold it. I don't mind. You can say what you want to say, but it's got to be one at a time, otherwise you don't hear it, okay? It's no good. Now hold on. He's going to say something, then you're going to answer, okay? Now hold on. Just calm down. Calm down. Now, you talk.
all right, you're talking about people being on welfare checks. I'm holding down 3 jobs right now to make ends meet, okay? So you want to talk about welfare, why don't you check out the people who are from supposedly your race and see who's on welfare, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Hold on a second, Jerry. Let me tell you about my
He wants to
race.
answer.
Let me tell you about my race. My race built this nation. My race is this nation. Your kings sold you to the Jews and shipped you over here to work for us. But that's in the past. I'm looking towards a future, a better future for white children.
Okay, now settle down. All right. Shh. Okay, just a point of correction. It was people of all races, all colors, all creeds that helped build America.
Back to the beginning when we started about education. At school, at Fort Pierce Central High School, she was hit twice by 2 different black students 2 different times. Today, I went to my principal to get help from her. She told me when she first found out I was just associated with these people, she didn't even know I was over there. She automatically goes, we suspended for 10 days, which means I'm going to fail this semester. That is not fair. And then we went to the superintendent today, just this morning. He told me he didn't know nothing about my story. He didn't want to hear my story. He told me he's going to back her up 100%. That is not fair because I'm going to fail. And
Is this your daughter? 1 second, please. Come on. Is this your daughter? Yeah. Is it worth just taking your kids aside and say, you know what? Let's everybody just cool down. Love everybody regardless of their race. Do you ever say that to your daughter?
She's not a prejudiced person. I'm not a prejudiced person, but I'm going to stand up for my own right as a person, not black or white.
Okay.
But my daughter and them that go to school, they've been having trouble. The black guys hit them in the back of the head.
Did you go to the school and ask for help?
Yes, sir.
What is the response of the school?
I didn't get one. what it is.
That's our whole point. That's our whole fight.
Let me finish with him. Yeah.
In the system, sir, I went to the principal this morning about 8 o'clock this morning. Yes. The principal of the school, Miss Johnson, has no knowledge of what's going on in that school whatsoever. She did not know that these girls been hit on. She did not know who hit them. She didn't know who. They had to tell who hit them and who got expelled.
Okay, we're going to take a break. I'm going to give you more of a chance. We're going to take a break. We're going to continue with the problem that is going on in many school systems around the country. We have to learn to live together. We'll be right back.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, write Jerry Springer, tickets, Post Office Box 4115, Chicago, Illinois, 60654.
Aline Cunningham has been called the psychic advisor to the stars.
I'll tell you things you never even dreamed of.
Aline's personalized daily horoscope tells you everything you need to know with amazing accuracy. Love, money, success, health. Will your dreams come true? Write down your special telephone number. Today could be your very special day. Call now for your personal reading. Your daily horoscope, $2 per minute. Call now.
Wrenches of the Toddies, whose mission in life is to give you great food at great prices. Right, Georgina?
Great food at great prices.
The freshest food this side of sea level.
Great finger food and drinks at great prices.
So the next time you're hungry or thirsty, visit the Todds at the Wing Jammers Restaurant and Sports Bar. You'll get delicious food at great prices every time.
Don't miss Monday nights all-you-can-eat fish fry for just $7.95.
Give some insurance companies an inch and they'll take your wallet. If you pay your insurance premiums and now your insurance company won't pay you, call us for help. Call toll-free at 1-800-873-1999. Our job is to help people collect their insurance benefits. We can help you with automobile insurance, your casualty, health, and homeowners insurance. Call 1-800-873-1999. Call the law offices of John Considine. It's our job to get results for you.
I'm really not superstitious, but is today a good day for Pisces?
We just moved here 2 months ago. Do you know a good pediatrician?
Well, if this is our only alternative, we'll need information on bankruptcy.
For West Palm Beach, call 433-5000. For Boca Raton, call 392-5000.
See the world's greatest bowlers compete in the $85,000 PBA Senior Classic. Hi, I'm Dave Davis. Join us at Don Carter's West Palm Beach Saturday, October 16th for this exciting event, including the Pro-Am, where you can bowl with Hall of Fame stars Dick Weber, Don Johnson, and me. Receive gifts valued at over $500 when you join us in the Pro-Am. For ticket and Pro-Am information, call 683-5200. Join Pepsi, TV25, and me for the $85,000 PBA Senior Classic.
Okay, we are back, ma'am. If you will.
Okay, to the daughter and father that was just standing up here, I agree with you wholeheartedly about what you said, the principal said, because the incident there to this particular high school about 3 weeks ago, my niece was stabbed in the face. Okay? My niece was warned by her boyfriend that this girl was going to stab her in the face. She went to the principal principal suspended her, which I thought was wrong. Okay, because she did not have a weapon. The girl had a weapon, stabbed her in the face. Would you have just stood there and not responded if somebody was stabbing you? Okay?
Tom?
And it was a black student that stabbed your daughter, wasn't it?
There's the issue. Why don't you get off of a race issue that nobody here is going to be able to solve?
Anyway,
why don't you get on the issue? There's a black parent, a white parent. Both of them realize there's violence in the schools. There's violence in the schools.
Nothing about
now, why don't you parents go up there? Go up there. Go up there with him. He's with you. Go up there with him. I'm sure he'd go up there with you.
Okay, now hold it. He's raising a point. Okay.
All you need to go up on the school.
Please, hold on. He is raising the point that is the point of this program. There never would, if the point is being made, in schools around America that you don't have to reach the point where you got to bring in the Klan and whatever. If the schools themselves would deal with the issue of people getting along together. If the discipline were in the schools, you wouldn't have to have this, which brings the national
Well, our
media down.
protests in the schools, schools are over. Now it's the parents' turn and the students' turn to get in there and do something.
I would like to know who would have been called if the people who are assaulting the students were Chinese or Puerto Rican or Mexican other than blacks. Who would have been called in?
Well, you got the NAACP. You have other organizations for the other minority groups.
Yeah, who would have? You're saying some other organization would have been called?
The point I want to say is violence does not conquer violence.
We
and
have not
and the thing
conquered
about it
violence.
is yes, it is in the school now, but when these folks leave the
We
school
sit
system,
there
listen, when you
white
leave the
students.
school system, you will not be in school all your life, but you will bring the morals and values that you learn in your childhood into society, and it's everywhere. And I want to ask a question. We have men and women join the armed services every day. They're white, they're black, they're Hispanic. These people fight other countries for our freedom to live together as Americans and have the American dream. And it's everybody's American dream. And I don't think that anybody, freedom of speech was made for the individual to speak their opinion of their rights, not of other people's rights and
All right,
situations.
Now hear us speak.
Yeah.
Being white, knowing our heritage, we hold all honor bound. We know our morals. You hear lies from the media, lies that are not true, but you believe because you are uneducated to this world. You are uneducated about your heritage.
Hold on. All right, let me go. Ma'am?
I have raised 7 children in Florida. My youngest has never feared to go to school until last Friday. I saw this come out in the newspaper yesterday.
Can we get that on the camera? Hold on, let her talk. For God's sakes, just let her talk.
My daughter was never afraid to go to school until last Friday. And when I saw this newspaper yesterday, I understood why. It says at the top, hate groups hold protest rallies.
That is a lie
Hate
from the
groups.
media.
It may be a lie from the media, but I want you to look at the faces of the people that are here. There's nothing but
Fighting
hate.
for student rights. We were there to take
You know what?
defensive. Listen, our actions made us look negative, but it's done good for the students.
Okay.
It's beefed up security.
Okay, you know what?
Cameras in the hallway.
We're going to take a break now.
A member of the Klan.
It has
Yes,
to stop
we're going to
the
take a break
violence.
now, and when I come back, we're going to have a final thought. We'll be right back.
If you'd like to order a video cassette of Jerry's show for only $24.95, call Video Archives at 1-800-FOR-VIDEO. 1-800-FOR-VIDEO for your videotape. For a transcript, send $5 with program name, date, and subject to Burrell's Transcripts, Box 7, Livingston, New Jersey, 07039. Or call 1-800-777-TEXT.
It's target time. Target time. Synchronize your watches. Target time. Target time.
Nature's Way Cafe is today's choice for eating and living. It's the healthy alternative for lunch in or out of the office. Create your own healthy salad or hearty overstuffed sandwich. Now at all participating Nature Way locations, you'll receive a free New Age beverage with any $5 lunch purchase. It's something for everyone at Nature's Way Cafe, even delicious shakes. 11 locations from Boca to Stewart. Come on in with Pepsi and TV25 to Nature's Way Cafe.
Where's the best place for lunch and dinner? Where's the best place for seafood? Where's the best view? The Crab Pot Seafood Restaurant, where you can enjoy great lunch and dinner in a rustic surrounding with a spectacular view of the Intracoastal. From munchies to all your favorite seafood dishes, which come with a bottomless salad bowl, fresh bread, a choice of fries, potatoes, or rice. While you're at the Crab Pot, enjoy our island drinks and special desserts.
Hi, I'm Bahama Ben, your host. Come to our restaurant for great seafood at delicious prices.
The following is a public notice from Palm Beach Atlantic College. If you ever dreamed of owning a fine piano but couldn't afford it, the music department will be liquidating pianos in a one-day sale this Sunday from noon to 5. You'll find grand pianos and uprights from Kwai, Yamaha, Steinway, Baldwin, and other famous manufacturers. Many pianos are less than a year old, and many come with a 10-year warranty. Don't miss this chance to own a fine piano at liquidation prices this Sunday at Palm Beach Atlantic College. Call 407-650-7614.
I want to take this opportunity to, on such short notice, thank this community for letting us come down here, for thanking our guests for being on, for letting us share in your particular crisis at this time. But let me suggest that I could be, I suspect, virtually any place in the United States of America. And that's why this particular show is so important. You see, I am holding here a picture that I've just been handled, which is of Thomas's little baby girl. Now, without making judgments about anything else that we have discussed here today, we at least can agree that this young, beautiful little baby girl is going to grow up in a country that is going to have to make a decision that perhaps it hasn't yet made in the last 212 or 16 years of its existence. And that is the question of whether or not we really are what we say we are on the 4th of July. I mean, if America is to be the melting pot, and if we're to have the Statue of Liberty on the shores of the New York harbor, and we say to the world, come on in and give peace a chance and give us each a chance to live according to our own religion, our own race, our own culture, that this is the one place on earth where it doesn't matter what you are, where you were born, when you were born. The reality is, as long as you're a human being, you are entitled to dignity and a fair and decent chance of making it. That's what we're trying to teach our kids. And hopefully, our kids will learn from the mistakes we have too long made. So maybe one day, you won't have to call any group in, whether they are in sheets or wearing leather jackets, whatever it is. Maybe one day our kids will know that they can get along with each other simply because they are human beings. That is the lesson of America. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
You want regular Swiss cheese with all that fat, cholesterol, sodium, and calories? No. I'm giving you Alpine Lace Swiss low because I care how you and you eat.
Press on a fashion statement. New Lee Press-On Body Tattoos. Press-on fun, lasts for days, often a flash. New Lee Press-On Body Tattoos.
Hey, why'd you stop? My lips feel dry and cracked. I need Blistex.
Blistex ointment is the only leading brand with moisture. Medicated Blistex with the advanced moisture system.
Jerry Springer's Wardrobe, provided by Ultimo, Chicago, Illinois.
It's Hayden Fox, Christine Armstrong, Luther, and Dauber. The gang's all here. Coach, 5 nights a week, here on WPBF TV 25. Now stay tuned for Sally Jesse Raphael.